Hello, my name is Keshwani. That's Keshwani, Keshwani. We are here because we want to learn algebra. Today is our lesson number 156. Day 156. We are in the process of solving word problems from day number 101 through 200. Today is our 56th day. Yesterday, and it's important that you watch the videos, these lessons in their proper sequence, otherwise you will not get much out of it. So it's important that you have watched yesterday's video. Yesterday we learned how to write any old even number in the language of algebra. Go back and watch it, make sure you understand that part, because I don't have a luxury of repeating everything that we did yesterday. We also yesterday learned how to write any old odd number in the language of algebra. Today we have a problem which goes something like this. It says the sum of three consecutive odd integers, of which the middle one is 2x plus 1 equals 33. So the sum of three consecutive odd integers equals 33. What are the numbers? And we are told that 2x plus 1 has to be the middle one. Well, if 2x plus 1 is the middle one, why don't you pause the video, do it yourself, and then continue, okay? Do it yourself and then compare the work, your work against the work we're going to do together. If 2x plus 1 is the middle one, then the one that comes after it, it's got to be 2 more. So here's your 2x plus 1 plus 2 more. That's the one that comes after it. And the one that comes before it, it's got to be 2 less. So here's your 2x plus 1 minus 2. And we are told that the sum of these three integers equals 33. The sum equals 33. So sum of this number, the middle one, which is 2x plus 1, this guy right here, and this guy equals 33. All you have to do is simplify this equation and solve for x. That's all. So let's do it then. So here we have 2x, here we have another 2x, here we have another 2x, so that's 6x. And then what happens? Watch what happens. Here we have a negative 2 and a positive 2 is going to cancel out. So 6x plus 1 we are told equals 33. 6x plus 1 equals 33, which is not what I have in my notes here. Something has gone drastically wrong. Yes, something has gone wrong. That's not what I had written down here. Can you catch the boo-boo that I just made? The boo-boo that I just made was this is negative 2, this is positive 2, this negative 2, this cancel out this positive 2, and I've got this one here. But what about this one and that one? So it's not 6x plus 1, it is 6x plus 3. The way I caught myself right away is because I realized that if that were the case, it's a hypothetical statement, if that were the case, we would have ended up with 6x being equal to 32, because we're going to subtract 1. And if 6x equals 32, for one thing, it does not go evenly into 32, does not go evenly into 6. So that's how I caught myself. So this is, here's your 1, here's the second one, here's the third one, so it is 6x plus 3. Let's subtract 3 from both sides. So we get 6x equals 30, which means x equals 5. And that's the x, that's not the answer. The question was, what are the numbers? The numbers are right here. What are the numbers? Now we have to figure out each individual number. The middle one is 2x plus 1. 2x plus 1, and since we just found that x is 5, is 2 times 5 plus 1, so it turns out the middle one is 11. If middle one is 11, the next one is going to be 2 more, which is 13, and the one up before that is going to be 2 less, which is 9. So these are the numbers. The numbers are 9, 11 and 13. That's it. And that's how you should solve it. Do not be lazy. Don't just set up the equation as, where can I put you to show you the wrong equation? Do not just set up the equation as x and then x plus 2 and x plus 4 and then sum of those three equals 33. Don't get in the habit of that thing, as I explained in a very lot of details yesterday. That will not give you the correct answer. Don't get in the habit of doing that. Besides, in this problem, I just realized it doesn't matter, because in this problem we are told what the middle number is. The middle number is 2x plus 1. One does not represent an odd number, any old odd number, as x. How do you know if you represent an odd number with an x? How the hell do you know that it is in fact odd? How do you know that x is an unknown quantity? That's the whole point. It is unknown, and if it's unknown, then by definition we do not know it. Well, if you do not know it, then how do you know that it's not even? So in the language of algebra, an odd number is always to be represented as 2 times some quantity, which makes it even, and then you add 1 to it, thereby forcing it to become odd again. You understand? To become odd, period, not again. I will see you tomorrow on day number 157, where we'll do a problem, or different problems, on a different concept, okay? I'll see you tomorrow on day 157. Bye now.